Well, hello, back here at the small holding on the 9th of September 2019. Now, I'm going to show you this greenhouse behind me that has some lovely tomato plants in, but this is a greenhouse with a difference because it's growing, guess where? Right under, I hear the chickens there, right under a rather large pine tree, as you can see here. So it does indeed block out some of the light, but that's how it is, and away we go. So we walk into the greenhouse here, and you are greeted by the lovely plants. There's all sorts of varieties in here, and you know, if I show you some of the tomatoes here, look, they're not ripening, you know, as quickly as they would if you know, if it was in full sunlight. But this is once again about making the best of what you've got. And tomatoes are grown in here, you know, and they do ripen. I've had, not me, but you know, the person that sort of manages this has had them, you know, ripen in previous years, and they do ripen. I mean, look at that, look. And some of these are like Eastern European varieties of tomatoes. Yes, but they're looking nice, and look at that good size there, real good size, that one. You know, ripening there, ripening down here, and I would imagine that there is some money maker around here as well. That's a variety of tomato for those of you who maybe don't know, but yeah, look, so that's good. And here as well, and one thing I do really like is the fact that you know, these frames that have been built here are very nice indeed, and the tomatoes are, you know, tied using string. So if I show you one from the bottom, so you can see you've got down here, look, like a rather large tray with the water in, tomato in a pot there, and all the way up, these might even be some of them yellow tomatoes, and all the way up here grown like that. And you know, I often sort of speak to people, ask me about low light levels and things like that, and maybe they've got a north facing garden or a garden that doesn't have full sunlight, and I say to people, you know, if that's what you've got, this is indeed what you have, so you try to make the best of what you've got, because you know, gardening is not always ideal, and you know, being willing to have a go where things are not necessarily ideal, and you can really surprise yourself of how well you can do. So like these ones under here, look, they're starting to ripen really nice now, but there we go, here, look, and here as well, this is a very nice little bunch. Look how well that lot there are ripening, looking really nice. I love these tomato varieties. Hang on, sorry about this, making me feel seasick. There you go, one there, look. And these are going to be used for all sorts of dishes, you know, salads and, you know, cooked dishes and all this. Some of these lovely big tomatoes here can be stuffed with, you know, things that you stuff tomatoes with. And I think that's a nice way. Such a versatile thing to grow, indeed, are tomatoes. I mean, look at that almost cluster-like truss with some lovely tomatoes on there, all ready to ripen. And if you check out one of my videos from last year at another site, and it was I showed some tomatoes in a greenhouse in November, and they were still ripening. Admittedly, we didn't have that many hard frosts up until that time in you know, November last year, but they were still ripening into November, and the extra heat of the greenhouse there and all that. So, you know, with a microclimate like a greenhouse, even, or indeed a polytunnel, even if you don't have it in an ideal situation, you'd be surprised at what one can indeed do. I mean, you can see just the roots of that lovely tree are pushing up the concrete paths and things here in the greenhouse, look, pushing it up. I mean, you can see how much that's on the wonk. It's damaging it here. You can see that like that. But that's just how it is, and one can't complain. Like, for instance, you know, look at that, look up there. It's pushing, because this is two greenhouses joined together, and it's pushing it up and away. Right, there we go. Nice crop. All slowly ripening. Hope you are all doing well. And if you like my work, please feel free to like, share and subscribe. See you next time.